Thank you for coming back, Maddie. I appreciate it. I've got some math for you to do, but I also have a small problem I think you can fix.
Yes.
Is this my new friend? Cedric.
Hello.
There's somebody here who really needs a friend, and he doesn't like me because I'm big, but if you're on a screen, you're about the same size as he is. So would you mind doing some math problems with Cedric?
I know I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Oh, good. I always wanted. Cedric, get your own phone, man. Hold on. Let me get him set up.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Cedric, and wait, are you in Africa?
Yes. Where are you, Frederick? I can't see you.
I'm in America. You can't see me?
No.
Oh, hold on. Hey, you can't see me. Well, it's because you're using my mic here. Switch your own mic on, and then she'll see you when you're talking. Can you see me now?
Yeah. You're so handsome.
Oh, thank you. It's because of my geometry.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey, you're in Africa, right?
Yes. I'm in Africa. I'm in Tanzania.
What's Tanzania? It's a country in Africa. Oh,
Yes, it's a country in Africa.
it-
I thought you knew geography
oh no, I'm just
because
a.
Africa is not a country.
Well, I don't get out of the fridge much.
Yeah,
But I know
I can
Africa has hippos. Do you like hippos?
they're so big
Well,
and disgusting. But I
oh,
like that one.
this one's a baby hippo. You like this one?
Yeah,
What other animals do you like?
I love giraffes.
Oh, hold on.
You
I
have
have it.
giraffe?
Yeah, right
A
here.
robot one?
Well, I think it's a giraffe. I actually don't know a
Yeah,
lot about animals.
it looks like one.
Oh, good. What other
Yeah.
animals do you like?
Um, Mathematics. Can we go back? Can we go to solving?
Well, I was hoping you would be my friend.
Yes, I'm your friend. I love watermelon. So I love
Oh,
you too.
hold on. Oh yeah, I'm cool. I got a friend. I'm cool. Uh-huh. I'm cool. Friend.
Yeah. Do you want to solve some math?
Anything for you, friend.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Wait, do you have the math?
Wait, where are the problems?
Oh, well, I don't see problems, which that's kind of a problem on its own. Hold on, friend. I'll be right back with some cool math problems.
You could just hang out
Don't
and
make
talk.
me miss the other Lego.
Can you see math now?
Can you zoom?
Sure thing. Here, Cedric, you stay over there and I'll work the computer. Ro, who are you again? Well, I was your friend, but apparently not. No way, dude. She's my friend. And now I'm cool. All right, well, you stand there and be cool, and I'll work the computer. All right, friend. This problem says the box plot shows the target heart rate of men 20 to 40 years old and men 50 to 70 years old. What statement is best supported by the information in the box plot?
So, are you going to read A, B, C, and D, or should we go direct to the point and start solving?
I can do anything you want. How about I read A and you tell me if it's wrong or right?
Yeah, read it. We can prove this together.
A says the range of the data for men 20 to 40 years old is less than the range of the data for men 50 to 70 years old.
Yes, so we have to read the line over there up and see. We know range is equal to the highest value minus the lowest. So the range of data of men from 20 to 40 is 170 minus 90.
Hey, I'll bet I could do that math if you give me time to count 170 seeds and then take away 90 of those seeds. Do you have like
That's a lot of work.
Hey, well, then
I'll just answer this. It's 80.
Wow.
So we go fast. You know, I love spending time with you.
That's good. I love spending time with me too.
Okay.
If I visit, I could bring this giraffe and we could have a giraffe party.
You said spending time with you too. You didn't include me in we. You didn't say we.
Oh, well, I'm not real good at language. I'm mostly just good at being delicious.
Okay, let's go with the question before I get annoyed. The range of data from 50 to 70 is 145 minus 75, which equals to 70. So from the question, from the statement, it says the range of data of men from 20 to 40 is less than 50 to 70. This shows this is not real because it is greater than. So we go to B. B says the median of the data for men 20 to 40 years old is less than the median of the data for men from 50 to 70 years old. Can you clean everything? Yeah, thank you. So we know median is the middle, the middle. I don't know how to say this. The median. Can you help me?
Covered. You are so cool that I will help you out. It's the middle of the box. So
Yes.
for 20 to 40, it'd be right here. And for 50 to 70, it'd be right here.
110. Yes.
I have a problem though.
What
This
problem?
says that the green number should be smaller than the pink number, and that is not true.
Yeah, the green number is great. It's 130. So this is also wrong. And the minimum target heart rate of men 20 to 40 years old is less than the minimum target heart rate of men from 50 to 70 years old. From the graph, the minimum target for 20 to 40 is 90. Are you drawing anything?
Oh, I don't know. That big bald thing's in charge of drawing. I'm just here to be cool.
Okay. So 90 and 75, 90 is greater. So this is also wrong. It's not right too. So probably the answer is D. Let's see. Should we confirm this?
Well, I have to tell you, you are my favorite human being in the entire world.
Oh,
So
thank you.
whatever takes the most time, we should do that. Also, I only know 2 human beings in the entire world. And one of them is that big bald guy over there. But I like him because he's big.
Okay. I see all the credit goes to me because I'm not big.
That's right. You're a
Okay.
big. No, you're only as big as this screen, which is the perfect size for me.
Okay. Do you know in the end of the day, I will eat you, my friend?
What? I'm not sure I signed on for this. Run, little giraffe, run!
Ugh,
Where did you go? I didn't say right now.
Maddie, why are you scaring away all my math people? You're terrible.
I didn't tell him I'm going to eat him right now.
Well, it's almost the end of the day here. Did you forget about the time change?
Oh, okay. I
You know
meant
what?
in some years.
I'm gonna fire you, and if I don't find someone to replace him, then you owe me new math help. All right. Out of here, hippo. Quit staring at me. Kick Cedric out of this meeting too. He ain't coming back. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boy, that was weird. Teaching without my sound on. I wonder what I just said. I know I was complaining about the watermelon colors, but other than that, it's probably some math stuff, right? Interquartile means of these 4 pieces, the 2 whiskers on the outside and the 2 boxes on the inside, I have inside. So the interquartile range here is talking about the box, and range still means the same thing it meant before, the biggest minus the smallest. So we can see here that's 50. Right. Now for the old guys, this is going to be compared to the interquartile range. So look at the box, and how far does the box go? 125 down to 95, so we're looking at 30 here. Interquartile range for them is greater than them. Yes, in this case, I'm not sure why I wrote 50. I clearly did the math and said it was 40. But D definitely is right. Too bad calculator wasn't here. He would have started with D. Not wasted all that time checking those wrong answers. But that is a good test taking tip that I want to put in there. If you can find one answer that's absolutely right, you're done. If you can find 3 answers that are absolutely wrong, you're done. And so for the sake of testing, you wouldn't even have to check D if you're very confident in how you did A, B, and C. For the sake of teaching, it's worth it. And if you've got leftover time on a test, it's totally worth it. But if you ever find yourself in a time crunch, remember, finding one answer that is correct for sure, or finding 3 that aren't correct, mean that you're done. You know what the right answer is. So let's do, let's have you all try this one at home. A box and whisker plot, same deal, right? I've got interquartile range, which means the parts of the box and whiskers that make the box. So when it talks about that, make sure that's what you're thinking about. Median here is that very center line. And so using that information on this problem, go ahead and figure out which of those 4 statements are correct. Or if you find 3 that aren't correct, the only one left is the answer. And then we are going to do one more type of data representation. Have to zoom out a little bit to fit it all in. Here we have a statement that says the dot plots. So I've got box and whiskers. We have dot plots. Here the dot plots show the numbers of children's books purchased by customers at 2 different bookstores on one day. I can't read, but I can math. Be careful that you don't mix up these numbers, which have a label here, with these numbers, which aren't labeled at all on the plot. But it told us before, number of children's books purchased by who? Customers. Every one of these dots is a customer, right? If I had time and attention, I would give all these customers names. I'd give you a nice backstory about what book they're buying and why. But every single one of those dots is a human being or robot with a credit card who walked into the store and bought something. So make sure you keep track. The numbers on the bottom are book numbers. The dots themselves are people. And so when I count a row of books, so here, like the 5-book column, I already know how many books. The thing that I'm actually counting, ... that's the number of people. 4 people bought 5 books when I highlight that. So with that in mind, let's take a look at these different statements. Letter F says, the mode of the data for store 2 is greater than the mode of the data for store 1. What is mode? Well, I've told you this before, or imagine telling you this and forgot to actually record the video. If you have a remote controlled TV, the button that you love to push the most is your mode, right? So I've got a smart remote that has Netflix, Amazon, and something else, and I don't push any of those buttons because I don't like those. So whatever button you push most, which for me, I guess, would be the DVD button, that's the mode you like it in. The mode is the number that shows up the most. In store 1, most or more people than any other number bought 2 books. In store 1, more people than any other number bought 1 book. So what's the mode for the data in store 2? That's the number 1. Is it greater than 2? Nope. So this one can't be right. The range of the data for store 1, so jumping down to choice G, range of the data for store 1 is greater than the range of the data for store 2, but when I look real quick, I can see that store 2 goes from 0 to 6, and I can see store 1 goes from 0 to 6. So the range of both of those is 6. 6 is not greater than 6, it's equal to 6. No. H says the mean of the data. So let's clear all this out. The mean of the data for store 1 is greater than the mean of the data for store 2. Mean means average. So to find out if H is right or wrong, I would have to add up 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6, and divide it by however many people I just counted. In case you couldn't tell, ain't nobody got time for that. Now, if you've got a long test, like it's a 3-hour test and there's only 50 problems, you might have time for that. But before I spend any time on that, let me check J, because if I know J is wrong, then H is the answer. I don't even have to do that math. If I know J is right, then J is the answer. I still don't have to do the math from H. So if you have a time-consuming answer choice, legitimate tactical strategy, ignore it until the end. And if you didn't know how to do some of these calculations, maybe you forgot what mode meant, well, then you would take the time to figure out the mean for each and compare them. But if you know for sure G is wrong, you know for sure F is wrong, and we're about to find out whether or not J is wrong, you know the answer. It's either H or J. Instead of checking H, which will take like an hour, let's check J. The median data for store 2. Don't forget, median is the very middle number, which here it's hard to tell because they're not lined up nicely. So what you need to do is take one off the very bottom and one off the very top. Bottom, top, 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 and then here, if I take both of those away, there's nothing left. So I actually have to put the median exactly between those two, 1.5. That's for store 2. Let's take a look at store 1. Bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, 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 top, top. Oh wait, no, I'm going opposite. Cross them off in pairs though, and maybe keep track of which numbers are bigger and which numbers are smaller. Take 2 away, take 2 away, 2. So 1.5 is greater than 2. Sorry, Jay, ain't you? So we know this answer is H, and we didn't even have to do the mean. Would you like me to do the mean to make sure I'm right? Well, of course you would, but I'm not gonna. All right, I will. Don't cry. Oh, I hate it when you kids cry. Just in case I fall asleep while I'm solving, though. Before I do that, make sure y'all take a screenshot of this problem here, and y'all solve this problem for me, while I'm asleep at the end of the video. But if I really do fall asleep, I'm not sure who will be there to stop the video. Oh well. So I have here 0 plus 0 is 0. There's 2 of those. The 3's from number 1 gives me a sum of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And number 2 gives me 10 total. 3 and 3 gives me 9 total. 1 and 4 gives me 4 total. 4 and 5 gives me 20 total. And the 2 and 6 gives me 18 total. So before I even add those up, I'm going to have to take everything added together divided by the total number of things. So let me check the bottom numbers first. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 5 is 10, 13, 14, 18, 20. I'm going to divide this all by 20 when I finish. 0 plus 3 plus 10 is 13. And then 13 plus 9, we got 22, 26, 46, 56, 64. 64 out of 20. Keep that in mind. Down here on the bottom, I have 4 out of 0, which gives me 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 1, which gives me 6. 4 from 2 gives me 8. 2 from 3 gives me 6. 1 from 4 gives me 4. 2 from 5 gives me 10. And 1 from 6 gives me 6. Now, if you just look at these numbers, you see there's bigger stacks on the big numbers in store 1. So you know that's going to be bigger. And that makes sense with what I learned. But let's go ahead and see how much bigger. Down on the bottom here, 4 plus 6 is 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, they are making our lives so easy. It's just unfair. 0 plus 6 is 6, 14, 20, 24, 34, 40. Well, what's bigger? 64 20ths or 40 20ths? The pieces are the same size. 64 is bigger. What a snooze. Got to talk to this Texas place and get them harder problems for you. So, take a look at 13. I will give you a quick walkthrough, but you got to solve it on your own. The dot plots show the number of miles Ian skated on several days in 2 different months. So make sure you ask yourself when you look at this dot plot, what do the dots mean? And if you try to tell me miles, I will cry because the miles are labeled on the number line. 0, 5, 10, 15, those are your mile numbers. Miles, 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 miles. So what does this 1 dot here mean? This 1 dot here, these 4 dots here. Make sure you figure that out before you answer this question. It's days. Don't forget to read the information and figure out what are they plotting in the dot plot. They are plotting different days, how long he skates. Wait, how is he skating in July and August? There's no way it's cold enough to go skating then. I'm going to have to be very upset with Texas about this. So, happy mathing to you and angry rage monstering for me. I could really use a watermelon right now. I'm so hungry.